What is happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going through something that I get asked a lot, something that seems to be one of the biggest struggles in the trading space. Now, that is psychology, your emotions towards the market, whatever you want to call it. But trading psychology is one of three things that you need to have mastered in order to be a profitable trader consistently. The other two is a consistent, fully comprehensive strategy and risk management. If you have risk management, a strategy that is consistent and reliable, and you have your psychology in check, then this is what you need to become a successful trader, and this is what all successful traders have, are these three traits. Now, psychology is looked down upon a lot. You don't see many mentorships teaching you psychology. You see majority of it is strategy, technicals, confirmations pushed out, high risk to reward trades, shoving profits in your face, luxury lifestyles, trying to sell you a dream, but no one's really sitting here and explaining to you the realities of this game. And the reality of it is that once you finish that mentorship, once you've got the information that you need to trade, you've only completed step one. The next step is to conquer yourself, conquer your emotions, conquer your psychology, and allow yourself to play out all of the education that you've paid for and learned. Now, many mentors just stick you on a course or a one-to-one mentorship, and then you're gone with it afterwards. That's it, you're done. Education's finished now, bro. Be gone with it. Have a good time. But what they don't tell you is that now this is the hardest part of the journey, actually implementing every single last thing that you have learned. And anybody that is going through this right now will be literally having realizations right now and be resonating a lot with what I'm saying, because I've been there. I know a lot of people who have been there, and I know most of you guys are there right now. You've got your chart and everything's fine. You can make profit, but you end up with nothing at the end of the day, or the end of the week, or the end of the month. And it's all down to your psychology. It's all down to you, bruv. It's not your strategy. It's not your charts. The market makers aren't against you. The simple reality of it is that you're fucking shit in your brain. But you've put in the work. You've done everything. There's possibly just a few things that you're missing out that you can literally start doing from when we finish this video. You can implement, and that is it. Most likely all of your psychology worries, all of your doubts are going to disappear if you actually manage to do everything that I tell you in this video. My psychology has always been crazy, and especially if you've come from a place that I've come from, it's hard to get out of. And it's also hard when you've got a lot of people around you telling you that what you're doing is bullshit, what you're doing ain't going to work, and you're going to be a failure. When not many people believe in you, how are you supposed to keep your psychology on top? That's something that I'm going to get into today. So I've written down a few headlines on what I'm going to get into, but this stuff I'm passionate about. So there ain't no script in none of my videos, boys. I literally just talk off the top of my head. There's no cuts unless one of my editors just cuts out a long pause, but that's it. So the first thing I've got written down here, the first three things I've got written down are things that you guys already know. You already know, but most likely you don't actually do it. You think it's tedious, or you think it's pointless, or you think it's bullshit. Trust me, these things, everything that I say in this video is what is going to change your trading psychology for the better. Now, the first thing is trade with a system. Trade systematically and follow your fucking plan. Follow that system. You shouldn't really be battling psychology if you have a step-by-step plan that you enter and exit the market off of. What are you thinking about? All you're doing is looking. There's no emotions towards it. Maybe once you're in the position, you can't hold to take profit, or you can't actually milk your winning trade, and therefore your ratios are always fucked up because you can hold a stop loss, but you can't hold a TP. Maybe that comes down to overextending take profits. Maybe that comes down to you actually not recognizing market patterns, not recognizing strong draws and liquidity, and aiming too far or even too little in some cases. But as long as you've got a system, a real system that is consistent, that you can rely on, that you've back tested, that you have data on, then why should you be hesitating on anything? Bad psychology purely leads to hesitation, FOMO, stupid decisions, irrational, retarded thinking. If you trade with a system, you shouldn't have any of this, because as traders, we act upon what we see, not what we think. It doesn't matter what you think. Like, if you're in a trade and you think it's going to go, it doesn't matter. Read the fucking chart. If you can't read the chart, you don't know what you're doing. It's as simple as that. So that's the first one, is trade with a system and stick to the fucking system. Literally, you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. As soon as you see them, you're buying or selling, and that is that. Now, the next one is stick to a fixed risk per trade. Choose dependent on your risk appetite. Now, me, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'll risk 1 to 2%, 0.5% minimum. Now, I see people risking 0.1%, 0.2%. In my eyes, that is pointless, especially if you're trading fund accounts. What is the point in being so frugal with everything? You're here to scale up capital. You're here to take withdrawals and start to funnel into your personal account. What is the point in taking these measly withdrawals you can be doing on a personal account regardless? So choose your risk appetite, whatever you're happy with. I recommend 0.5% or 1% risk. Do not ever change it until you make 10% profit. Then you can up it by 0.1%. Choose your risk, stay consistent with your risk. A lot of people don't actually see consistent and real results, because you'll be risking $500, then you'll lose, then you'll risk $100, then you'll win. But your winning trade now is only bringing back $300, but that was a 1 to 3. If you had just risked $500 again and not been a pussy, then you would be up 1.5k now, and you'd be 2 hour in profit. But when you keep bouncing through different risk parameters like 0.5, 0.25, because you're getting scared or you think you're over risking or blah, 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 no, set yourself a strict risk management strategy where you have 0.5 or 1% risk, and then you only take 2 trades a day maximum. That is it. Win or lose, that is it. Even if you win 1 trade, walk away. What's the fucking point? Enjoy your fucking day, and then you're cushy. Make sure your risk appetite is down to what you can handle, because that will also fuck with your psychology. If you're over risking, not in an account balance sense, but even then you need to get used to seeing higher numbers, especially if you're trading funded accounts and you're scared of seeing £1,000 loss, a $1,000 loss. That's 1%. According to the account balance, that is a 1% loss. That's fuck all. Do you understand? So trade according to the account balance, risk 1 to 0.5%, and do not change it until you make 10%, because then you can start to scale up. The next one, everybody knows this one, but it's a bit of a mixed opinions on whether it should be done or not. Now, if you don't do it, in my opinion, you're a fucking spastic, and you're not going to get anywhere in trading. And the ones that say that this is useless are doing it wrong. They don't understand how to journal properly. So that is what I'm talking about here, is journaling your trades, but not just your trades. You need to journal every single last detail about every single last thing that has happened, that you've thought about, that you acted on. Everything. You need to gather as much data as possible on yourself and on your trading, so that when you have shit times and shit days, when you're sitting there like, bruv, I can't trade, I'm shit, I just lost 3 trades in a row, bruv, you have data there. You can go back and you can see months and months and months of winning trades, wins and losses, but strict data that gives you confidence when you're in shit times. Now, how I journal my trades are, bruv, I will literally, I get to the market, yeah, and I'm opening up a page on Notion straight away. That's it. Put the date in. This is my trade journal. If any trades get taken, I'm journaling here. I'll write my bias in there. Okay, cool. This is what I expect to happen. I write my targets. I write what I want to happen, yeah, or what I'm waiting for. As soon as it starts to happen, I will start to write down in my journal how I'm feeling as I'm approaching the market. Okay, I'm calm, or I'm scared, or I'm shitting my pants. I'll literally write, like, bro, you know me, boys, I ain't some fucking prissy pantsy pussy, bro. I'll sit there and write, bro, I'm shitting a fucking brick right now, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyways, bro. Suck it. Fuck the markets, bro. This is what my journal looks like, you know what I mean? But you gotta be down to you. You gotta look back on that and be like, alright, cool. So you wrote down here, price is coming quick to my stop loss, I'm shitting myself, I want to close it out at a smaller loss, but I'm going to hold it. You hold it and then you hit take profit. Okay, now you've got data to say that last time that you held, that you didn't close your fucking trade in a loss, you actually hit take profit. So why are you closing your trades early in a loss just because you go straight into drawdown? Do you understand? You can start to gather data this way, yeah? On your thinking, not just your strategy, not just your entries, how you think when you're entering, when you're exiting, when you're scared, mainly when you're scared, because that's the, or you're fearing about missing out. But again, that leads down to being scared. Like, if you're scared trading, then you just need to gather data so that you can gather confidence and have self-belief. Do what you say you're going to do, say what you do, and then that's it. Don't ever tell yourself you're going to do something if you're not going to do it, because you start to chip away at your confidence slowly but surely every single time you do it. And as traders, you need to have full conviction and full self-confidence. You can't be lacking in no area in life, because it actually translates into the charts. Now, we're real traders. We're not just fucking signal providers or some dickheads that are trying to get you on an affiliate scheme, bro. We do this shit. We trade. This is a lifestyle, bro. This ain't no fucking bullshit. The next one is optimize your environment. These next two are possibly ones that you haven't heard before or haven't heard much before, but these are the most important ones for me. So, as you can see, right now, I'm gazing out into a mountain range, Kamala Beach, and some beautiful scenery. I'm calm, I can hear birds chirping. The only really noise that's happening right now is a couple of fucking engines flying by. But my environment is optimized for my success. Everything here is cushy, bruv. I have no stress at all. There's never a day where I look out in the sky and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? It's going to be a bad day today. When you're in the UK, bruv, when you're in these groggy, muggy areas where everybody around you is fucking just on such low frequencies, you can't actually seem to get your fucking shit going. You know, you understand? Like, optimize your environment in a sense of you don't have to move to Thailand right away, bro. There's things you can do. Don't be sitting here being like, oh, I can't move to Thailand, I can't optimize my environment, meh. No, this was the last stage of optimizing my environment. The first thing you do is you set yourself up a little desk or a location, somewhere where you're going to be trading every single time. And it's just going to be you there. Clean, keep it very fucking clean. Don't have it messy. You want to have a clean environment, clean mind. You can trade clean. Everything's cushy. Eventually you can leave your hometown and you can move to a different country where it's tropical paradise 24/7. You got sunsets out your balcony. Like, I'm not in a cafe right now, I'm not in a fucking hotel. Like, this is mine and my boy's yard. Like, we live here, bruv, and it's beautiful, and it allows me to do everything that I need to do with just complete joy, bro, because like, I can just work here. Like, I just decided I got 20 minutes now. I'm going to sit here and record this video for you boys because it's been something that's been playing on my mind a lot as I've been getting asked it 24/7. So, yeah, optimizing your environment is possibly one of the biggest ones. And if you're in a household of negativity, if the people around you are just causing you shit and stress, then trade elsewhere, do your studies elsewhere, get out there, go to the library, go wherever the fuck you can, bruv, to make it work. And that also leads into the next one, which is cut out all of the negativity and the doubt in your life. Any doubters, anybody that's negative in your life, you have to cut them out. And I'm not saying call them up and tell them, yo, fuck you, bruv, I ain't never chatting to you again. Just stop messaging first. Trust me, it's fine. No one even bats an eyelid until you end up in a tropical island with tens of thousands of followers. Then people are like, oh shit, I forgot about my man. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, boys, like, all you got to do is cut out anybody that ever says to you, what are you doing? Why are you doing Forex trading? You can't do that shit, because that stuff will fuck with your psychology. You only want people around you with the same mindset. They don't have to be traders, but they got to be people that will look at you trying something and will say, yeah, you fucking got it, bruv. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Anybody that I meet, yeah, especially out here, you meet a lot of people on your come up. You meet a lot of people that are way ahead of you, bruv. And everyone you meet, you got to treat with the same respect. You got to give them the exact same way that you want to be treated, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Show them that they're worth value. Show them that what they're doing is out of the ordinary, and not many people are willing to take a risk and go out of their way and do something other than get a 9 to 5 or fucking do the same shit 24/7. Like, it's a rare type of breed, bruv. If you're watching this video now, you're a rare type of breed. And it's as simple as that, because you're only here for one reason, and that's to gain value, and that's to better your trading and better your life. So for that, I commend all of you, bruv. And I respect everyone that follows me, because we're not, yeah, I'm funny, I try to be funny, I try to give some comedy, I try to make what I do entertaining, but at the end of the day, we're all here to make money, and we're all here to better our lives. So I rate all of you, every single one of you. You're on the same journey that I've been on, and the same journey that I'm still currently on, bruv. The journey never ever fucking ends. Trust me, you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life if you enjoy it as much as I do. But yeah, boys, with that being said, those are my top tips, whatever, on how you can better your psychology, how you can stop getting yourself in a rut, how you can literally battle hesitation, battle confidence, and start to make proper fucking money in the markets. Because I know most of you have got it. Most of you have got the strategy. Most of you have got the technicals, the confluences, the indicators, whatever the fuck. But you just cannot play it out, and it's simply down to you and your mind, and possibly the amount of work that you're putting in. But yeah, we've also just launched the next cohort for my mentorship, one-to-one exclusive day trading mentorship, where you can learn exactly my full strategy on how I trade, technicals and fundamentals, my psychology tips, my risk management strategy, my funded account optimization strategy, every single last thing that I have to offer, and every single last piece of knowledge that I have in trading will be given to you. 50% of the spaces are already full, so it might even be full by the time you see this video, I don't know, but application form will be in the description. So if you are interested with learning with me one-to-one, then fill out the application. If you're successful, I'll be in contact with you, but I do not take everybody on. It's very exclusive. We've got to resonate with each other. Anyone I'll have a beer with, I'll teach. So with that being said, boys, have a good day, have a good evening wherever you are in the world. Safe. Peace out.